Hello, welcome to Falling Pictures Productions. I am Insane Leader 13, and today I'm going to try and make a really quick video recommending 4 anime series to Pewdiepie, also known as Felix Kjellberg, who I think would love these series after he recently posted a video saying, hey, these are some of my favorite anime and manga, and at the end, he kind of suggested that he was looking for some similar recommendations. I wanted to do something other than the people who are just going to troll and say, watch Kiss Assist or watch Camphor or something like that. And I also want to do something that wasn't just, watch the most popular, well-known series right now like ReZero or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or something like that. I wanted to make a video showcasing anime which I thought either thematically or aesthetically had a lot of similarities to series that he seemed to like a lot in the most recent video he's posted up. So the first one I'm going to recommend is going to be Texhnolyze. And Texhnolyze, which was made in 2003, has a similar art style to Ergo Proxy, and they're both really dark, cyberpunk, dystopian kind of anime settings. However, Ergo Proxy's plot is a lot more streamlined and straightforward. Texhnolyze is a bit all over the place. It will take a little bit of brain work to try and bring everything together and make 100% sense of what's going on. Also, Texhnolyze's main character and Berserk's main character, Guts, has a lot of similarities, primarily in the way that their life has kind of beat them over the coals, and it's really made both of them pretty jaded. The second series I'm going to recommend, made in 2010, was Tatami Galaxy. And this one I recommend, it's somewhat similar to Welcome to the NHK. However, Tatami Galaxy isn't quite as depressing and focuses more on intense frustrations of college life. However, with Tatami Galaxy, he does some things that might make it really hard to watch. It's extremely fast-paced. There is no English dub, and I don't even think there's a Swedish dub for it. And it really throws stuff at you a mile a minute, and while every now and then, yes, it does slow down, it's definitely not something that you can watch and have something else going on in the background. Like, it will take 100% of your focus. Its art style is quite similar to Kaiba, and hilariously enough, it actually has the same director. So it's one of those situations like if you liked one, there's a high likelihood you'll end up liking the other. So that's the second series I'd recommend. The third series I recommend, and it's one of my favorite series, would be Serial Experiments Lain. And Serial Experiments Lain, made in 1998, has a lot of strong philosophical concepts, kind of like Ergo Proxy does. And structurally, it's similar to Blame's 6-episode OVA. However, and this is going to be a big thing here, because it's really, really hard to grasp and its setting is a little bit different. Those two series are kind of cyberpunk and out there. Lain takes place more in like a late 90s, early 2000s era kind of setting where the internet, or as they call it in the series, the Wired, is just kind of developing. It's very, very hard to grasp, and it uses so many narrative perspectives and likes to warp situations into direct metaphors of itself and really makes it hard to watch. However, you might end up watching it, and you might end up loving it. I love it to death, and it's one of the series that I would highly recommend to someone who's looking for a mentally challenging thinking anime. And then we're going to get into my fourth recommendation here, and this is my absolute favorite series, and this would be Puella, Magi, Madoka, Magica. The art style for Madoka Magica swings between two extremes. One of them is really cute and moe, and it makes it really, really easy to pick up for a lot of more modern fans. But there's completely another set of art style that shifts into very easily, which goes with a lot of bizarre color and patterns, with some trippy visuals, kind of like Mononoke and Gankutsu. But the plot for Madoka Magica starts out really simplistic. These girls become magical girls so they can fight off these witches who prey on people. However, as it goes on, the story just kind of unravels and becomes really, really dark thematically. I don't want to spoil too much of it, because it's definitely one of the series that's like every episode or every other episode brings you like a big whammy, and it's like, oh man, I really can't believe that happened. Those are the 4 series I highly recommend. Texhnolyze, there's the Tatami Galaxy, Serial Experiments Lain, and Puella, Magi, Madoka Magica. There are other series I could recommend like Psycho-Pass or Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, but these are the ones that I think would probably be the ones you would like the best Felix, if you're watching, or anyone else who might be watching and has a somewhat similar art style taste. I hope in the future to eventually make more videos on basic recommendations and stuff once I've gotten a little bit more under my belt. But that's about all I really have to say right now. So, farewell. Have a good time.